In this video, we're going to show you how to create your own custom scanning job. To begin, in the upper right-hand corner, click on Configure Jobs. You have several options to create a new job. The first would be to right-click on one of the existing jobs and either choose Edit if you want to edit it, or Clone if you want to make a clone of the existing job and edit that. Next way would be to use the Easy Setup wizard, which will allow you to create a couple of the more common jobs. For this video, we're going to choose Advanced Setup to create a job from scratch. To begin, give your job a name. Next, you can choose a different icon from the ones provided, or you can upload your own PNG by clicking on the Add button. Step 2, Scan. Make sure that your scanner is showing in this box. If it's not, make sure the scanner is turned on and plugged in, then click the drop-down arrow to choose your scanner. To the right, you have some of the more common scanner settings that you can change. One pro tip, I do recommend on the paper size to choose the largest size that you will ever scan. Our driver will crop those documents down to their actual size. So if you have Max Auto available, I highly recommend using it. If you need to get into the actual driver, click on the Advanced Settings. That will launch PaperStream IP and give you access to all of the driver settings. If you make any changes here, do remember to click the Save button to save your settings. Next, you do have a few display options available, like showing the images during your scan, or you can even release the documents immediately after scanning if you're not going to be doing any quality control. Step 3 is where do we want to send our documents? Across the top, you'll see we have a variety of options available, from folder, SharePoint, SharePoint Online, FTP, third-party apps, email, printer, or you can even download some additional destinations by clicking this button. If you choose one of the options that requires configuration, that would be done here under the Options button. We're going to choose folder, as that's the most commonly used. Next is what file format would you like to output the document as, and that is done here. If you click this drop down, you'll see there is a variety of options available to you. Next, you'll want to choose where you want to send the documents. That's listed here in the folder section, and you can simply browse to the folder you want to send to. The final thing is, what do you want to name the documents? And you have 3 options here. You can have PaperStream Capture automatically name the documents for you. You can manually enter the names yourselves, or you can do a combination of the two. So to do an automated naming, that is done here. Anything that you type into this field will appear on the name of all of your documents. Anything in a blue or orange box is a variable. You have a large choice of options for variables here. Some of the more commonly used are document counters, page counters, and release date and time. These are used to make sure that you have a unique name for your document. If you want to manually name your document, simply check the Specify a Name for the file when it's output, and when you're done scanning, it's going to prompt you to manually enter the name of the document. Now, to do a combination of the two, here in the File sections, simply add under File Name Options the optional character string. Now, you'll get a combination of the automated naming, and it will prompt you to add information in this section of the name where the optional character string is. Now that you're done, simply click Save, Close, and back to Home, and you're ready to begin scanning with your new job.